Uh, I'm going to speak about Bert Harrington. Grace and I used to go around Saturdays delivering a tabloid newspaper for a Torrington Regiment. It was a summer thing, you know. And several of our stops were Collinsville, where Bert and his sister Lucilia lived. And he begged me to stop someday, me and his sister. So one Saturday, Grace said, Jim, we're ahead, why don't we stop and put Bert's heart at ease? So, boy, he couldn't get a shuffle in the house back quick enough. Sit, sit, sit. Well, Gracie sat, I went into the sofa, and I sat on the other, and bang, I went to the floor. And Lucia says, Bert, I told you to restack those bricks last night. But anyway, Grace got up off her end, and I got off mine, and Bert says, Jim, if you just pick your end up, he said, I'll fix it. So I picked my end up, and he stacked the bricks back under. The front leg had broken off. So instead of a new slope here or a repair job, he stacked the brick. Well, you know, you got to be
resourceful.
Yeah, and he was resourceful, all right.
What was their house like?
Oh, don't ask. It wasn't dirty, but it was a mess. They threw nothing away.
Oh, God.
Everything got saved. Matter of fact, I gave him some of the papers that I was delivered to add to the pile. But Lady Cribbington of my department knew Bert and Lucilia. Her husband was an engineer with combustion engineering in Windsor. And Lucilia was an engineer too. She had 2 degrees in engineering. And this Paul Haney told his wife, he said, I've worked with a lot of engineers in my life. He said, that woman was the smartest of all. He said, she looked like she used to wear high school clothes to work. She was very conservative. She didn't throw anything away.
Well, they weren't worn out yet, right?
No, that's it. That's just the way she felt.
Yeah.
But Bert one time got caught in a fire or something. His face was all scar tissue. And one morning he came to work and the fella says to him, Bert, I know what you had for breakfast this morning. And Bert says, what, John? He said, you had eggs for breakfast this morning. And Bert said, no, John, I had eggs for breakfast about 3 or 4 days ago. But there was egg in that scar tissue on his face. No, John, I had eggs about 3 or 4 days ago.